One thing I want to say is I'm glad that you have a woman that's understanding red pill. You know what I'm saying?
Hi guys, y'all already know what it is. You're now tuned into the Mr. and Mrs. Goodbread show. I'm your host, Mr. Goodbread.
And I'm Mrs. Goodbread.
Now today guys, we got a reaction video to the day Mrs. Goodbread entered the Manosphere. Yeah guys, we was on the Anthony Spade show. You know what I mean? He had a live and we called in. You know what I mean? We pulled up and we represented for the Red Pill community. And Mrs. Goodbread got a chance to chat with one of the, in my opinion, if you had a Mount Rushmore of Red Pill content creators and just overall influencers on guys that really can help your life, you know what I mean, you'll have to put Anthony Spade as one of the four up there. You know what I mean? A lot of you guys, y'all know the more popular guy like Kevin Samuels, who's also up there. But there's other guys in the Manosphere that is really worth every single penny. You know what I mean? And Anthony Spade, he's one of them. So big shout out to Anthony Spade. Like I said, we was there and he made us feel right at home.
That's a fact, he did.
You know what I mean? So guys, y'all check out the intro, and when we come back, we get right into the breakdown.
Alright guys, we're back. So now originally I just wanted to pop in on the show, you know, say hello, you know, let him know that I enjoy his show, and that's it. That was my plan originally.
Alright guys, just play the video.
All right, so this the girl you've been with for 16 years?
Yeah, this the girl I molded. This my queen.
You molded her.
This is my Mrs. Goodbread. This is my Mrs. Goodbread.
How you doing, Mrs. Goodbread?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Doing good. How long have you guys been together?
15 years.
15 years. What do you like about him the most?
I love everything about him. He just keeps every day interesting and new, especially now that he's into the Red Pill community. Everything is interesting and new.
How do you feel about him being in the Red Pill community? Do you disagree with a lot of what we're saying?
At first, I did. At first, I could not stand when he first started listening to all of the different coaches. I couldn't stand it. But the more I sat and I listened, I'm like, wait, some of them make a lot of sense. Not all. Some of them make a lot of sense. Some of what they're saying is right. You know. So, you know, I think he's grown so much.
So do you don't feel a certain way that he comes to this community even though he's in a relationship? Because it's like I was explaining to him, like I don't promote marriage and stuff like that.
Alright guys, now right there, Anthony Spade, he asked that question because normally you don't see women that allow their partners to even dabble with information of that sort. You know what I mean? But that's why I tell you guys, there's a difference between 29% women, traditional minded females, and you know what I mean, the modern women. You know what I mean, there's a big difference between those women. So, you know what I mean? Be careful how you pick, because now, like he said, he asked, and you can answer that. You know what I mean? It's entertaining. She likes the truth. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
like I said in the beginning, I didn't like it. I didn't want to hear anything about it. But you know, when you stop and you sit down and you listen and analyze and think of the things that they're saying, a lot of it makes sense. And like, he takes from it what he needs from it, from each person, from each culture, whatever. He takes what he needs from it and use it to do his own thing. So just because this coach doesn't believe in marriage, or this coach believes in having 3 girlfriends or 3 wives, doesn't mean that that's how he feel and think about it. He takes this from whatever person and make it his own thing. So it doesn't bother me.
Right, guys, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. She knows that, she trusts that I'm not gonna be so worshipy towards one, you know what I mean? And it's just a matter of being an alpha, guys. But let's get back to this.
We don't teach it. You know, for him to be in a relationship is and call my, and look and be watching my channel is shocking to me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have a lot of guys that that's what I'm shocked about, is that I don't, with me not preaching marriage and with me not preaching relationships, I find it odd when people have been together for 15 years that watch this type of content, especially a woman that allows it.
Can I say something, Spade, real quick? Not to cut your communication off, but pretty much you gotta look at it too, Spade. You do touch on that, but you also have other videos that just touch on awareness, like touch on other stuff. So we catch it. Like I said, we watch every single video. So when you're talking about the micro chimerism, and then when you're talking about, you know what I mean, beta males, or when you're talking about, you know what I mean, this style of a woman, it's like, so it's thought-provoking, period. So whether you in a relationship, whether you're not, it's what's going on today. It's still what's going on currently.
Right. So you agree with the red pill community, Ms.Goodbread? You agree that you agree with what the red community is preaching?
I agree with what some of them are saying. I don't watch all of them. I don't agree with everything that they all say. I don't agree. Like, I like your channel. I watch it and everything, but sometimes I don't like the things you say. Sometimes I do love the things you say. So I take from it what I need to take from it, and anything else is just okay. That's what was his show today. So we'll wait for tomorrow's show. You know?
And guys, that's important right there. You see, we are one. Like, we really, we share. We different people, but our value system and our belief system is one. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, we are free to do our own thing, but if our own thing veers off from our unit, then it you know what I mean? It's not gonna work. Right. You know what I mean? So it's like, she like the truth, I like the truth, I like telling the truth, she like hearing the truth, then we're a great match. You know what I mean? Now, if she was like one of the average females that we have, the modern women, who already, they don't like the truth, they don't want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? So if they don't want to hear that shit, then you tend to be secretive with you actually becoming the best version of yourself, because you can't come to the manosphere or
and the being the secretive part of it, where you have to hide and listen to it, and that's not going to work, because then it's like, well, we're not working together because I don't know what you're doing, you're being secretive, and that makes it
makes it creepy. All the whole time you just trying to get informed, you just trying to get information that could put you to become the best version of yourself for that female. But believe you me, if you become the best version of yourself and you in your relationship, that female gonna notice it and she gonna enjoy it and like it.
I agree. I do.
And that's just how you learn, though. That's part of learning, being out of the matrix and learning. The stuff that you tend to like is the stuff that's bad for you. You only gonna be stronger from the stuff that you like. The stuff that you don't. Shout out to my boy Andre. She got videos that she did too. True.
Okay, so what is it that, from her point of view, what are some things that you do disagree in the red pill?
I don't like a lot of the what is it, Mgtow stuff, when they start talking about that. I don't even know if it's, I don't
say no names, guys.
All right, you ain't got, all right, you started watching a Mgtow person. We'll say that. All right, you were watching the Mgtow person and you just, so
instantly from wanting to hear and listen to and accept anything else that he was saying. And he said he was rapper, right?
Oh,
right. So the stuff that he was saying that podcast that I did listen to, I was instantly turned off. Like, I don't.
So you feel like a lot of Mgtow guys are just one-dimensional? whenever it comes to so you're seeing the thin line between red pill and hate.
All right, guys, and that was a good point. I think you pointed out right there. That was a mega point, and a lot of the beta males and hell of a sons, you guys gotta understand. Not all women is trifling. Not all women is out to get you. You guys gotta start to recognize when a real girl, when an Eve type woman, when a traditional type style woman is that female that love you. Really love you. Y'all gotta start recognizing what real love is. Y'all gotta start healing too and stop jumping from one bad situation right on into another to disguise it as you one-upped it. You know what I mean? That's not a come up, guys. You know what I mean?
You carry that baggage from that relationship to this one. So you didn't have time to heal, so you're still gonna be bitter or mad or angry from past things, and that's not going to work in your future relationship, your current relationship.
Right, and it don't matter how much knowledge you have or wisdom or how smart you is. I mean, if you bitter, then you're just going to be teaching and you're just going to be absorbing and living from a bitter standpoint. You know what I mean?
Is what you're looking at.
Yeah.
The moment it becomes one dimensional is the moment that it becomes hate. Right, I understand. And I preach that a lot on here when I tell guys that there is no one and all conclusion of women. You know what I mean? It's going to be based off of your experiences, and the knowledge that I teach is just top layer stuff that you're supposed to get and go back and use it in your real life. But I also want you to know as a woman that a lot of guys that are in the Mgtow are guys that have been extremely hurt bad, like Mgtow. I want you to get the understanding as a woman, because a lot of people do put the Mgtow community down. Now, I'm going to admit something. When I first came into Red Pill, I did a very nasty video on Mgtow. Very nasty video. and I had a lot of Mgtow people come at me, and I actually sat down and was explained what Mgtow was. And I just want you to understand that it looks like it's one dimensional in a lot of ways, but typically when it comes to the Mgtow community, it's fresh hurt. You know what I mean? It's people that's really been hurt. It's men that have really been hurt and really don't know what to do with their emotions.
And not for nothing, what he's talking about, I understand exactly, because some guys that just not good with women, they hate on a regular basis. Those are your trolls that you get on social media. Like, they don't understand that they just should work on themselves. They look at it as, you know what I mean? Oh, he just gifted. Oh, he just lucky. And they don't understand that, you know, those guys create their own luck. You know what I mean? Luck is created. Luck just don't start falling from the sky. And I noticed a lot of the guys in the comment section underneath the video that didn't know what was going on, because neurologically you're programmed with the, oh, I can't commit because 71% women, modern women, don't.
You know what I mean? So a lot of women may look at it and be like, oh, that's hate, because I looked at it that way. But then when I got to know these guys and started mentoring guys, I realized they were scarred. You know what I mean? That's why Mgtow is important for a man. And the reason why Mgtow is very important for a man is because Mgtow teaches men to go their own way. And when we say go their own way, we're saying you need to stop worrying about women because it's driving you crazy. You know what I mean? When you go your own way, it kind of gives you a break. But people may perceive it like they hate women. They don't ever want to be with women again, and they don't ever want to do this. Listen to how it sounds. It sounds like that because it's still pain. We're connecting to the guy that's going through the pain right now. So the first thing we do is consult with him. That's where you may see those videos where it's like, oh, it sounds like he's coming real bad on women. It's coming real bad. No, we just feeding into his pain of how he's hurting so we can pull him out of it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like somebody comes to you and they done had a bad day. You like, man, just go ahead and get it on out. You know what I mean? That's what Mgtow is. Mgtow is a place for guys to come and get everything out that they can't give to anyone else. This is what that community is for. It's for you to lash out. Is what if you hate them all, just say it. You know what I mean? Right. But but over here in the Mgtow world, we accept that. Because we understand the pain of what that man has been through. You know what I'm saying? While others are putting a Mgtow man down, with me, I'm more like, all right, go ahead and get it out, bro. I give you knowledge you need to change. But you gotta go your own way. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to just go ahead and explain that to you, because a lot of women have told me that they don't like the Mgtow part because it seems like hate. But I've grown to know, like, all right, this is just the phase where the transitional phase is still fresh here. You know what I mean? If they stay in Midtown too long, they typically go black pill. Once they go black pill, they'll never date again. All right? Now, did you have any other thing? But you also got to realize this. You have a lot of women that do the same thing, but they ain't gave it a name yet. Now, you feel what I'm saying? You got a lot, right. You got a lot of women out here that have been hurt, that have been scarred, and the first thing they do is turn around and use a man feminism. Because they can. The difference between I'm trying to get it in right now. Community and a woman who should be Mgtow is that she takes her anger and go and use the next man over and over again and abuse the next man over again. But the Mgtow community doesn't go back and use a woman all over again. He just goes his own way.
Just that easy.
You feel what I'm saying? So a woman who's been through the same pain as that man is going to do more harm.
I believe that.
You feel what I'm saying? Because she takes her pain and just dogs a man out. But a man takes his pain and seeks knowledge.
Yeah.
We're only venting. You gotta realize, guys are left to vent because we don't get women as easy as a woman can get a man who's been hurt.
I get it.
So you see what I'm saying? So why people think, oh, Mgtow is bad, actually Mgtow is the best thing because it hurts nobody. It just allows you to vent.
Facts. The woman got feminism and those umbrellas that they can hide in. You know what I mean? That's what the women got.
Right, but feminism is just woman empowerment. A lot of women that are feminists have never even been hurt by men.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. That's where the problem's at. Is that women don't have any accountability.
That's what it's called.
Actions whenever they get angry, whenever they get mad, as to how they treat a man. But with a man, he can't run back out and hurt another woman immediately. A woman can do that with a man. A woman could get hurt by a guy on Monday, abuse another guy on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. It ain't gonna work like that with a man. He gets hurt on Monday, he don't even know how to approach a woman on Tuesday. A woman will break up with a guy tonight and be fucking another dude at 11. Right? Am I right? Right. So when women start hating Mgtow and they start hating that, they need to understand these guys are not doing anything to harm the environment. When a woman goes through the same pain, she destroys the environment.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You are. She got rights over the kids, so the kids is gonna
right, exactly, right. So Mgtow is a place, a safe haven for men to vent without any backlash. Because if he takes it in the real world, it's considered what? Toxic masculinity. Now he looks crazy. All right. So I hope that better helps you understand the Mgtow community as to why it gets a lot of hate, but the Mgtow community is doing more good for men than bad because it's not affecting people. A hurt woman will destroy a country.
Guys, and just to put the little final touches on it, Mgtow and the red pill and all of that, the manosphere is important because us men that don't want to be transformers and don't want to be shoot 'em ups, you know what I mean? We have nowhere to go to in society. We have no umbrella to run under to protect us. You know what I mean? Everything we say out our mouth is we are held accountable to, and we are held accountable for our actions. If we not absolutely perfect, then we'll pay you for it. If we make a mistake, we gotta pay for it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? That's it.
That's it.
And we have nowhere to go. So, you know what I mean? This is why the Manosphere and the Mgtow is important. But do know, guys, always want to strive to become the best version of yourself. Don't stay stuck in no zone. And don't start identifying yourself with no groups. Because I'm on here saying Mgtow, Red Pill, but I don't give a damn about none of that. I mean, you be a man and you always strive to be the best version of yourself, guys. You know what I mean? And again, guys, much love to A Spade for just that was just beautiful, man. Just we appreciate you, and hopefully we'll see you again. We'll do another one. We'll come on there, you know what I mean, and we'll do some topics and stuff. But it's been real, guys. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I see y'all on Instagram.